Hi everyone. So today the markets did correct quite a lot, especially the broader market, wherein the small and mid caps almost closed at the day's low and corrected almost 3%. So we look at what exactly happened, what triggered the panic, and what is the data telling us, whether the big guys or the smart money have deployed more money into the markets or they actually sold in the markets. So we'll look at that. Let's get started. So we'll look at the accumulation data as well as the momentum charts for today, that is 6th of January, right? So first, why did the panic happen? Because of, let's say, around 10:30 we got the news that the first case is registered in India. An infant almost 8 months old is affected by this particular virus, and that kind of triggered a panic wherein a lot of selling came in, and that caused most of these indices to kind of close at an day's low, right? The broader market is what saw a lot of pain, almost correcting 3 odd percent, and individual stocks also corrected close to 5-6% as well, right? So but what data we have as of now from the Ministry of Health and Welfare, so they are telling us that it only affects young children, that is infants and toddlers who have very low immunity, or people who are elderly, that is above 65, who have kind of less immunity, and those people who wherein the immunity is compromised, right? Other than that, there is no real evidence of people who are healthy and normal suffering from it. And as per the previous data what China has, they are saying that its rate is not as bad as even influenza. Now forget COVID, people have started fearing that it can be as bad as COVID, and then we saw fear kind of coming in and the markets correcting. But if you kind of look at it, what the data is telling us, the past data, that it is not even as bad as influenza, right? So looking at this is what the is about the virus. Now let's look at what happened, whether the big guys actually bought or they actually sold, what the data is telling us. So if you look at the large cap accumulation, in the large caps the data is very similar to Friday, right? So the big guys have not really sold, they have not really bought. It is very similar to Friday, not much panic there. And if you look at the momentum, because everything corrected, the momentum has also cooled off. Now coming to the mid caps. So in the mid caps, what has happened is, if you see from Thursday, there has been a gradual improvement in the data, right? From Thursday, it actually improved to Friday, and today, although there was panic on the streets, right? The smart money has actually went ahead and bought more mid cap stocks, right? So the data is much better than what we saw on Friday. If you look at the momentum would anyways be lower because most of the stocks corrected, right? So when the prices correct, the momentum also kind of cools off. So nothing really to worry about. But if you look at the small caps, this is like a crazy accumulation that has happened there. Most of these smart money, when I say smart money, it could be mutual funds, PMS guys, and all of them have kind of went out there and bought most of these small caps. So this data has been like very good. The data what we are seeing today has been like a high for, let's say, the last whole month itself, right? So except for, let's say, around the 10th, where we saw a big kind of improvement in the data, today has been like the second best after that, right? So the data is very strong. Although there was panic, many retailers were kind of exiting their stop loss where it was getting triggered, but the big guys have actually gone ahead and bought more of these small caps. But and if you look at the momentum there, the momentum would have come down naturally because the stocks corrected. So in conclusion, although there was panic, the smart money has actually gone ahead and bought more stocks, right? So what we do in this case, we would wait for the momentum to improve, that is these charts that you're seeing. So once we kind of see a improvement in the momentum on a particular day, that is when I usually start taking fresh trades or deploying more money in the market, right? So this is about the data, and hope this helps and you don't panic and kind of sell your stocks, because there is nothing really to panic as of now, and on the contrary, the big guys are actually buying this dip, right? So hope this helps. And in case if someone wants to learn what exactly is this accumulation distribution, you can always mail us at virtualclasslearning2024 at gmail, or else visit our website at accumulationdistribution.com. Thank you.